Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Anuja Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Election Commission reviews poll preparedness for assembly elections in Chhattisgarh. Filing of nominations for the second and last phase ends tomorrow. GST collections in October crosses 1 lakh crore rupees. Cabinet approves MOUs with South Korea and Russia for expanding cooperation in tourism and transport. Railway passengers can book unreserved general tickets online from today using mobile app. India to continue to engage with US and other stakeholders to ensure its energy security. And in cricket, India beat West Indies by 9 wickets at Thiruvananthapuram to clinch 5-match ODI series 3-1. The full bench of Election Commission today held meetings with various stakeholders at Raipur to review poll preparedness for assembly elections in Chhattisgarh. More from our correspondent.
A high-level team of the Election Commission, headed by Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat, first had a meeting with representatives of political parties and gave them the necessary guidance regarding model code of conduct, monitoring of election expenditure, and other important issues. During visit to Raipur, the Commission also had meetings with district returning officers, superintendent of police of various districts, and other senior officials of administration, police, as well as coordinators of Central Armed Police Force and nodal officers of the State Police. Chief Election Commissioner asked the election officials of the state to make optimum use of the social media to motivate the youth to exercise their franchise. Vikalp Shukla, AIR News, Raipur.
Talking to media persons at Raipur this evening, Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat said the necessary instructions have been given to the election officials as well as the senior officials of police and administration to ensure free, fair and peaceful elections.
आयोग ने राजनीतिक दलों की चिंताओं सुझावों को नोट करते हुए राज्य की निर्वाचन मशीनरी और वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों को अवगत कराया और उन्हें सुनिश्चित करने के लिए कहा कि वो इस तरह का माहौल सुनिश्चित करें कि जिससे सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स के मन में व्यवस्था के प्रति पूरा विश्वास हो और आम वोटर बिना किसी डर, बिना किसी प्रलोभन के दबाव में वो अपने मताधिकार का प्रयोग करने में सक्षम हो.
Chhattisgarh has 90 assembly constituencies. Assembly elections are scheduled to be held in 2 phases on November 12th and 20th in the state. Tomorrow is the last day of filing nominations for the second and final phase, in which voting will be held on 72 seats. Congress today released another list of 19 candidates for the ensuing Chhattisgarh Assembly elections. Party MP Tamradhwaj Sahu will contest Durg Rural Assembly seat, while former MLA Kuldeep Juneja will contest from Raipur North. Sailesh Pandey has been fielded from Bilaspur seat. With this, Congress has declared candidates for all 90 assembly seats of the state. BJP has already announced the names of its candidates for all assembly seats. The BJP Central Election Committee meeting was held at the party headquarters in New Delhi to finalize list of candidates for the Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh assembly polls. The meeting was attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP President Amit Shah, Union Ministers Sushma Swaraj, Arun Jaitley, Narendra Singh Tomar, Dharmendra Pradhan, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, among others. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister and TDP Chief N. Chandrababu Naidu today met Congress President Rahul Gandhi in New Delhi this evening. Addressing media jointly, Mr. Gandhi said they have come together to defend democracy. He said all opposition parties should be united. Mr. Naidu said there is a need to forget the past and now it is a democratic compulsion to unite. Earlier in the day, he also held meetings with NCP Chief Sharad Pawar and National Conference President Farooq Abdullah. The Cabinet has approved signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between India and South Korea. The main objective of the MOU is to expand bilateral cooperation in tourism and to increase exchange of information and data related to the sector. India and South Korea have enjoyed a strong diplomatic and long economic relationship and now desire to strengthen and further develop the established relationship for strengthening cooperation in the field of tourism. The Cabinet was also apprised of the MOU between India and Russia for the development of cooperation in transport education. More from our correspondent.
The Cabinet also cleared renaming of Jharsuguda Airport in Odisha as Veer Surendra Sai Airport. Veer Surendra Sai is a well-known freedom fighter of Odisha. Renaming of the Jharsuguda Airport in his name will fulfill long-pending demand of the Odisha government, which reflects the sentiments of the local people of the respective area. Government has also given ex post facto approval for moving a resolution in the first assembly of the International Solar Alliance for amending the framework agreement of the ISA for opening up the ISA membership to all countries that are members of the United Nations. The Cabinet also approved agreement between India and Morocco on mutual legal assistance in criminal matters. With Saubhagyakar from Delhi, Gulshan Rawat for AIR News.
GST collections in October this year have crossed the 1 lakh crore rupee mark. In September, the revenue from goods and services tax was 94,000 crore rupees. In a tweet, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said the success of GST is lower rates, lesser evasion, higher compliance, only one tax, and negligible interference by taxation authorities. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has alleged that during the 10 years of the UPA, the country witnessed a high level of corruption, policy paralysis, and abandonment of all reforms. In a Facebook post titled India and the Ease of Doing Business, Mr. Jaitley said, having inherited the legacy of 142nd position in UPA, the country has now moved up to 77th position in a list of 190 nations in ease of doing business. He said in 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced that the government's objective was to ensure that India should be amongst the first 50 nations in the ease of doing business. Mr. Jaitley said in each of the criteria, there has to be an emphasis on reducing the time period for any business activity, reducing the cost involved, and cutting down the number of procedures. He said only a focused and purpose-oriented government could have achieved this. The Supreme Court has fixed December 15th as the deadline for filing of claims and objections for inclusion of names in Assam National Register of Citizens, or NRC. A bench headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi also allowed claimants for Assam NRC to rely on 5 documents which were earlier objected to by NRC coordinator. These 5 documents are NRC of 1951, Voter List of 1966, Voter List of 1971, Refugee Registration Certificate till 1971, and Ration Card issued till 1971. The top court also fixed the timeline for issuance of notice as January 15th to claimants and verification of documents as February 1st. This is Old India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in.
आओ बेटा, अब मेरी उम्र हो रही है। आज तुम दोनों के सामने ये बात होना जरूरी है। ये मेरी वसीयत है, यहाँ साइन कर दो।
सिर्फ मेरा और भैया का नाम? दीदी का नाम क्यों नहीं है?
केशव, बेटियों के नाम तो आज तक वसीयतों में और जमीनों में नहीं लिखे गए।
पापा, जो आज तक नहीं हुआ वही तो करना है। आज से हम सब बराबर हैं।
वकील साहब, एक नाम और जोड़ दीजिए। बच्चे ठीक कह रहे हैं।
बेटों और बेटियों में फर्क क्या करना? बेटियों के पंखों को खुलने दीजिए, उन्हें उड़ने दीजिए। बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ महिला एवं बाल विकास मंत्रालय द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
एक मंदिर, दरगाह या गुरुद्वारा नहीं छोड़ा था जहाँ इसकी मिलने की मन्नत न मांगी हो। स्टेशन पर खो गई थी ये मिली भी तो कैसे? इन उंगलियों के निशान से। आधार कार्ड बनवाया था इसका।
सुना, वो आधार में बच्चों की फिंगरप्रिंट लेते हैं ना?
उससे कोई भी खोए हुए बच्चे को अपने घर तक पहुंचा सकता है।
ये तो मैंने सोचा ही नहीं था।
तो अब सोच लो।
आधार अपना लो, फायदे में रहोगे। कुष्ठ रोग किसी को भी हो सकता है, चाहे वो किसी भी धर्म, लिंग, सामाजिक, आर्थिक स्तर का हो। इसका संपूर्ण इलाज उपलब्ध है। कुष्ठ रोगी के हाथ, पैर और चेहरे पर आई विकृतियों को ऑपरेशन द्वारा ठीक किया जा सकता है।
केंद्रीय कुष्ठ प्रभाग स्वास्थ्य सेवा महानिदेशालय भारत सरकार द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
Railway passengers can now book unreserved general tickets online from today. To avail the facility, passengers have to download UTS on mobile app from the Google Play or Windows Store. After registering by providing the required details, the passengers will be given a user ID and a password through which the user can log in and book the ticket. With this facility, passengers will not have to stand in long queues to buy tickets from the reservation counter window. Briefing reporters in New Delhi, Member Traffic Railway Board Girish Pillai said the facility will be very useful for passengers.
So the railways have been working on allowing or having UTS on the mobile, and our effort has been to proliferate this UTS on mobile, interzonal facility being available. Now anybody can book a ticket from anywhere to anywhere for the unreserved segment. We are quite hopeful that this will be a very useful facility for the passengers and it would be welcomed by the passengers.
Union government has started various insurance and social security schemes for every segment of the society. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched the Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana in 2015, in which the insurance cover is given to the subscribers at an annual premium of 12 rupees. The scheme offers disability and accidental death cover. In Himachal Pradesh, this scheme is proving beneficial for economically weaker section of the society. Here is a ground report from our Shimla correspondent.
With the lowest premium, people of Himachal Pradesh are securing the future of their family by opting this scheme in large number. Rajiv Puri of Hamirpur district termed this scheme as simple and inexpensive.
मेरा नाम राजीव पुरी है, मैं हमीरपुर से हूँ। ये जो प्रधानमंत्री सुरक्षा योजना ये बहुत अच्छी पहल है। इतनी सिंपल सी चीज निकाल दी है कि इसमें सोचने की तो जरूरत नहीं पड़नी चाहिए। दिहाड़ी लगाने वाला भी वो भी इस चीज को करते हैं। 12 रुपए साल के एक इंश्योरेंस मिल रहा है, तो इससे सस्ती चीज तो एक इंसान क्या चाहेगा। इस साल में हम इतना सा छोटा सा अमाउंट देके अपने आप को सिक्योर कर लेते हैं।
Under Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, a death and total permanent disability benefit of rupees 2 lakh is available to the insured person. In case of partial disability, life coverage of rupees 1 lakh is provided to the policy holder. Definitely this scheme is helpful for the poor and the working class people of the country. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, Shimla.
New Delhi will continue to engage with Washington and other stakeholders to ensure that energy security of India is not compromised. Ministry of External Affairs MEA spokesperson Ravish Kumar was replying to a media query on US imposing sanctions against Iran. He said,
we have had several rounds of conversation, not only with the US, but also with Iran and other stakeholders on this matter. As far as the US is concerned, they are well aware about our expectations of the requirement which we have for oil domestically, which is very critical for sustaining our economic growth. We will continue to engage with the US and other stakeholders to ensure that our energy security is not compromised and also that our national interests are protected.
Replying to another query, he said India has lodged strong protests with China and Pakistan on the proposed bus service in Pakistan-occupied areas of Jammu and Kashmir. Qatar has set up a support fund for foreign workers who run into difficulties such as not being paid. Doha state media said the fund would support and care for workers, secure their rights, and provide a healthy and safe work environment for them. Earlier this week, Doha said it had implemented the near abolition of the exit visa system, which requires foreign workers to obtain their boss's permission to leave the country. The changes are part of a 3-year agreement signed by Qatar last November with the UN's International Labour Organization to oversee reform. India clinched the 5-match series 3-1, defeating the West Indies by 9 wickets in the 5th and final one-day international at Thiruvananthapuram today. Riding on Rohit Sharma's 63 off 56 balls, India achieved the 105-run victory target in 14.5 overs. Skipper Virat Kohli contributed 33. India lost a lone wicket of Shikhar Dhawan, who scored 6 runs. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Election Commission reviews poll preparedness for assembly elections in Chhattisgarh. Filing of nominations for the second and last phase ends tomorrow. GST collections in October crosses 1 lakh crore rupees. Cabinet approves MOUs with South Korea and Russia for expanding cooperation in tourism and transport. Railway passengers can book unreserved general tickets online from today using mobile app. India to continue to engage with US and other stakeholders to ensure its energy security. And in cricket, India beat West Indies by 9 wickets at Thiruvananthapuram to clinch 5-match ODI series 3-1. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.